Davies' reflexes then. He didn't really see the tackler coming, but he just sensed it at the very last moment. Have a look at this.
Well, initially, it looked like he's missed the handball here. And he was nearly going to bounce it. But the other thing that was great in that play was that Lovett didn't take his eyes off the ball. He looked like he'd been passed over, but he made sure that he turned around and was still a chance to get this ball. It was good play.
Well, things happen when Davey and Lovett get their hands on the ball. Lovett's scored goals in 10 of the 13 games. Davey doesn't need a whole lot of it to change a match. A couple of bits of brilliant play by him in the first quarter and a bit. Welsh to Watson to Hocking, and then Hocking carefully. Now Monfries has been quiet so far. He was terrific last week, just his second disposal, and he put Dempsey under the pump a bit.
I like that from Dyson. All he could do then was just get his head down, tap the footy,
it's got to be a free.
And drew the high tackle. That was a really good bit of play.
And now he's off onto the left, and Stanton the target. Carazzo carefully there. Probably thought he'd given a free kick away, and he hadn't in the end. Austin to Hampson to Judd with some run. Great bit of play by Judd in the first quarter, set up Favola. He's found him again, and Favola hooking back to centre half forward to Cruiser. Well done again, Fletcher. Stevens roved it well. He's good on the right and the left. Goes for goal. O'Halpin. Yep, that contested mark results in a goal.
He's proving to be very dangerous in the air, isn't he?
He's just too strong for Lovett Murray. Right at the moment, I'm sure in the Essendon coach's box that decision is being thought about because when he gets that body-to-body contest deep in as he did then, well, you mark one of those, it's a clear shot at goal as it was. So that he just looks too big, doesn't he, for Lovett Murray?
And this is a real coming out for Satantaro Halpin.
Hey boys, you know there's a camera behind the goals watching. Okay, so let's just go come on.
Umpire Stevic having a bit to say, but the players going on with it. Meantime, Murphy out of the middle, lays it off. Armfield. Essendon by behind. Hocking's got it, shows a lot of it to Murphy. Austin wrestling there with Lucas. Austin first to go to ground. They've got to get a handle on this guy. Watson, too much carry on the kick. That was clever by Bauer. Just knocked it down to the advantage of Scotland. Swings it wide. Fisher, low down, takes the mark. Held up momentarily by Fletcher with intent. Clever football again by the veteran. Here's Brown. Marginally inside the centre square. Now steps outside. Murphy kicks wide. Favola going close to the boundary line. Test of strength with Pears. And the ball is out of bounds.
We talk about the sort of zoning and nature of a lot of footy in the late 2000s, but not tonight. Yes, but there's plenty of space in both forward lines. It hasn't really opened up yet, but certainly a lot of players around the ball, but a lot of space in both forward lines.
Ryder won that one to Watson. Handball inboard. Welsh back to Watson. Some strong running, good tackle though. That was Cruiser. And then Davey belted it back, but only as far as Cruiser. And then Cruiser back inside the 50. Houlihan has been playing a negating role on Dempsey. Just thinking about O'Halpin, you've got Hooker as the second ruckman. Now he's big enough to go with O'Halpin, but he's the backup ruckman for Ryder, isn't he? So at the moment they stay with Lovett Murray. Blues pressing. Hocking gets it from Ryder, goes through Welsh's legs. Houlihan wins it. Joseph to Judd. Terrific smother there, across the body by Dempsey.
Interesting, just looking at the numbers. Joe Watson, 15 possessions. Nobody else in double figures in this game. Having a pronounced influence. Well, both ruckmen left a message before the beep. Now a chance for Lovett. Lovett gets a hand pass across to Fletcher. Fletcher, the short one to midfield, Winderlich. Turns around. Kicks long towards half forward. Davey, give him a couple of metres. Well, he misjudged it. Armfield, a hand pass just outside the 50. Well played by Monfrey. Stayed out of the back. Surely that's holding it.
Well, great tackle.
Owen Davies kick.
Essendon are all over Carlton in general play. They just haven't been able to convert it on the scoreboard.
Great bit of play by Fletcher, wasn't he? The ball in the back pocket. Got to have the courage and the skill execution to come back into the centre square, but as soon as he went from back pocket into Winnerlick in the centre square, then Essendon were into attack.
And the hard-running target to get there.
Monfreys. Oh, please.
Plenty of zoning and no man-to-man at that point.
That's right. 4 men had him surrounded. And now Monfreys, who was so good last week with the footy, he'll kick from about 40 metres out.
They were trying to block the space, but Monfreys was the space they needed to block.
Exciting young player from Sturt in South Australia. Brings a lot to the table. Not a bad kick. Hey, he's a Monfreys.
With ball in hand, they've moved it really well. They play on at all costs. As we've noted, the people in front of the ball are prepared to move and create options because they know the ball's coming quickly. Monfreys there, I think there was a lead across. I think it might have been Prismore was able to drag Monfreys' opponent away and create that space for him. It was good, intelligent team play.
First kick for Monfreys tonight. President of the Carlton Footy Club, Brett Ratton, asked Stephen Kernahan to talk to the players just as they're about to leave the rooms tonight. So Essendon just shading their arch rival. Goal for goal, basically. High stakes game, both sitting on 6 wins, 6 losses. Murphy very good to Gibbs, and then Gibbs loads up for Vola. Worked underneath it. Didn't really give a good contest. Hurlahan, well done, Lovett, Murray, Dempsey in close quarters, Slattery, they've worked this well. Welsh, Watson, high tackle, no. Simpson brought him down.
Holding the ball. Here.
Well, the timing of the decision was interesting there because the Blues were away.
Player was under pressure, so can't pay advantage there.
Well, there's the answer. So I thought initially it might have been high.
I think you were right.
Yep. So Simpson flinging himself basically at Watson. And Pear's hurting himself there as Fev sort of sold out in the end, didn't he?
Got out of the way.
So 4 goals to Simpson from set shots this year. He's got it in his 100th game. And the Blues stay close.
Kate Simpson's become a real barometer for Carlton. When he is at his hard-running best, I reckon Carlton and Lee at their best. He's been a very good player. He's brought this into his game too, a bit of aggression, a bit of tackling, and he was never a strong body player, but he's starting to bring that in as he matures, and he's become a real leader, a young leader for the Carlton footy team.
That is some sight at any stadium in the world. Look at that. The MCG on a Friday night under the bright lights, the big stage. Watson again, nothing has changed, digs it out of the middle, goes down towards Lloyd. Murphy steals it away. Bannister across half back to Murphy. Thought about Armfield. Kicks just beyond the wing. Cruiser. Stevens. High ball to half forward. Remus has to wait. Oh, Simpson over the top. Play on's the call. Gee, that's a bit harsh. Simpson finds a way through. Dempsey should have marked it, spilled it. Betts arrives. Well, guess who got hands to it? Fletcher. We keep singing his praises. Pears comes away with the footy to the wing. Remus couldn't quite get there. Tracks it back. He's got plenty of pace. Goes down towards half forward. Awkward half volley for Skipworth. Brown took his eye off the footy. Skipworth going to ground. Back into the path of Remus. Slick hand pass away. In the back. Free kick coming back to Remus.
No, you're backing back. Stay out.
So Riemann